Justin Daniel had dreams of playing Division I football. When he agreed to play at Bishop Sycamore, he thought being a part of the team would get him one step closer to his ultimate plan. Years later, he's back home in Georgia with a future that's in limbo.
I'm 6'9", 350 pounds. I'm supposed to be on somebody's football field, man.
But Justin Daniel is nowhere near the game. We spoke with him via Zoom from his hometown of Atlanta. He claims his life spiraling since his time in Columbus.
They're a bit of a mystery in this game.
As a member of the Bishop Sycamore football team.
Depression, anxiety, suicide, it's just everything at once. And it's an emotional thing to even speak about because I know who I was.
At the time he was a part of the team in August of 2021, he was 19 years old. 21 now, telling us he's not only struggling to find his footing mentally, but financially.
This is what life is for me. I'm here every day.
He says living from place to place, sometimes in his car, admitting he hasn't had much family support, sharing this video with us.
Just God honest truth, it's like your self-worth. It goes out the window. You don't feel like you're worthy or nothing.
Do I look like a con artist?
His story, one of those highlighted in the HBO documentary BS High. The documentary tells the story of the infamous school and team that landed on national TV on ESPN, and the squad's controversial former coach, Roy Johnson. He sat down with HBO for an interview. Listen to more of what was said in a promotional video for the documentary.
Coach Roy Johnson told us they had a number of Division I prospects.
Did I break a law? Is it illegal? Am I in jail? We're on ESPN. Win, lose, or draw, we win.
But Daniel says since the controversy broke, he and others certainly don't feel like winners.
It's almost like knowing that you're screwed, but you're too in deep to turn around.
I have been in contact with Johnson. At this point, he hasn't granted us an on-camera interview. He did tell me he believes the documentary portrayed him and his mission in a negative light.
I've been digging into the school's records.
In a prior investigation in August of 2021, we spoke with Johnson by phone, stressing his mission was always to help the kids.
I think myself and the people involved in this organization want the best for these young men. Our hearts are in the right place.
Daniel understands his dreams of college ball may never materialize. His focus now on establishing a music career. He's hopeful the HBO documentary will be a positive boost for his future aspirations.
One thing I can say though, through all this, I just kept faith in God. If it wasn't for music, I couldn't tell you that I'd be here. That's my only path of I feel like relief.
We've reached out to HBO and the producers of the documentary for insight as well on a story that has quite literally become legendary, but for all the wrong reasons. We'll let you know when we hear back. Rodney Dunigan reporting. This interesting contraption right here could literally redefine transportation, transforming the way we all travel. And the state of Ohio is on the cutting edge of this new innovation that could also help to bring in thousands of new jobs.
Go big or go!
The song certainly fitting. Ohio going big. The state already known as the birthplace of aviation, now looking to lead the next chapter of the industry. It's all thanks to this unique looking aircraft.
It represents the future of aviation.
Governor Mike DeWine in Dayton Monday, along with a host of state leaders and executives with Joby Aviation. The group announcing a $500 million investment to build an aircraft production operation near Dayton International Airport. Here's a rendering of what it will look like. The Joby aircraft will be an electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. The flying cars will carry a pilot and up to 4 passengers at speeds of up to 200 miles per hour.
The Wright brothers made the impossible possible. They opened the skies for all of us, and they did it right here in Dayton, the birthplace of aviation. And then they scaled it right here in Dayton, building America's first aircraft factory. Today we're announcing that we intend to build on that incredible legacy.
Construction of the local plant is expected to start next year, with operations beginning in 2025. What state leaders are really excited about is the job creation. They say the company will have up to 2,000 jobs at the manufacturing site by 2028.
Ohio, of course, is where visionaries like the Wright brothers, and now Joby, find success to literally change the world.
Again, Joby plans to build a facility in the Dayton area capable of delivering up to 500 aircraft per year. Those jobs will also be flying in as well, and they will be high paying. According to the state, an average salary of around $70,000. The governor indicating this announcement is yet another example of the state leading the way in technological advances. Rodney Dunigan reporting. The rash of youth crime across Columbus has had a devastating impact on families and communities across the city. Local fathers saying enough is enough and now stepping up their efforts to address this ongoing problem.
What we're doing is just being a piece to the puzzle, bringing men together, and to collaborate and to be able to talk things through.
Dr. John Tyus, one of those on the forefront, looking to make a difference.
We need fathers in the home. We need fathers that are maybe not biological fathers to step up to the plate and provide mentorship to these young men and to provide inspiration and identity to these guys.
Over the past year, a number of teens have been involved in violence across the city, be it the victims or the suspects. Just last week, a juvenile arrested and charged in connection with the violent robbery of a student at OSU.
My dad died when I was 8 years old, so I know how it feels to grow up without a dad in their lives. And I had men that poured into my lives, men that inspired me.
Now, Tyus and other local fathers stepping up their efforts to address the ongoing issues. Pointing to a recent community rally that brought in hundreds as an example of the wind of change.
We can reverse the violence and grow up in safety.
He's leading a team planning a weekend summit of men across Central Ohio. The mission is about providing a place for young fatherless men across the area to be mentored, volunteers hoping to provide youngsters with the tools they need for a better life.
It will inspire them to be different in their communities and in their families.
Leaders of this summit are calling on dads to be present in the lives of their kids, serving as a guide to keep them out of trouble and to keep them alive. Rodney Dunigan reporting. She's the little piggy that stole our hearts, Pearl Pancetta, saved by a trooper on the side of the road. We got to meet her face to snout on her road to recovery.
Come on, Pearl. There you go. You need some grass. Oh, she's so cute.
Talk about hogging up all the love. But then again, how could she not?
Okay.
Pearl Pancetta, this little piggy, certainly not going to market, making herself right at home here at the Ross County Humane Society.
I think she's definitely a fabulous, lucky pig, for sure.
Pearl's story, unique to say the least.
It's okay.
We showed you the moments Ohio State Highway Patrol troopers rescued her after falling from a truck along Route 35. She spent the past few days getting a bit of rest here, healing up from a bit of road rash, the pigskin healing well. To put it plainly, she's kind of a pig deal.
Pearl gets her own gated area, and she'll be pampered until all the pigs get used to her, and then she'll become a lot bigger than them, and I'm assuming, will be the little alpha pig.
The team with the Ross County Humane Society thankful Pearl is okay.
I was excited to come get her and give her a good home and not on someone's plate.
Rodney Dunigan reporting. The work being done by Student Success Stores is amazing. It's all about giving back, removing barriers local kids have to learning.
Hi, Kaylee. Hi. Are you here to shop today?
This is certainly impressive. We got a tour of the new Student Success Store at Rosemore Middle School.
You need some products for your home?
This and this.
The local nonprofit aims to meet the basic needs of students at schools across the community.
And I had got like some laundry detergent, some hair product. I had got an umbrella just in case it rains or it gets sunny. And I had grabbed some snacks like just for lunch or for when I get on the bus or get home.
Stores like this one here at Rosemore are stocked with vital items, from food to clothing and school supplies. Those who need it able to shop in privacy with dignity.
It's great. It makes kids feel more welcome.
You know, I think it's a sign of relief that I can come somewhere and shop for free. I don't have to buy anything.
The important idea behind it all, if students have the essentials they need, that will be a few less burdens, allowing them to focus on schoolwork and learning.
We talk about helping our students to dream big here. We say that each and every day. And this is an opportunity to help take away the obstacles so that they can focus on their academics and education.
Organizers of this project are hoping to have a lifelong impact on students and their families. Their mission is to help students succeed by starting the school day healthy, confident, and ready to learn. Rodney Dunigan reporting. Franklin County Coroner's Office is sounding the alarm on the rise in black suicides, teaming with community partners on efforts they believe can make a difference.
It's extremely upsetting to me. My heart goes out to the families who are having to suffer through likely one of the worst days of their lives.
Franklin County Coroner Nate Overmeyer troubled for good reason, shaken by the dramatic rise in suicides in the local black community.
So that's a disturbing trend that I don't think people realize.
Take a look at these numbers compared to last year, a dramatic increase. In 2022 in Franklin County, a total of 32 suicides reported. This year, that number is at 40, with more than 3 months to go.
This is a huge crisis, and this is our call to awareness.
Franklin County, the only coroner's office in the country that employs a full-time suicide specialist investigator. That investigator, Dallas Allen, helping to lead suicide prevention work with local community groups.
There are a lot of free and accessible resources that are available to our community members, and it's about connecting them to those.
The effort and the public push about giving those struggling a needed outlet. September is Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month. It's a time where people are encouraged to talk about mental health and to genuinely ask others how they're feeling and to seek help. There are a number of local resources available to help. We've listed some on our website. Simply head on over and click this story. Rodney Dunigan, report.